thing. And since then, I've been giving it all away, 20 million in the last 10 years. And my kids are potato farmers. They have 222,000 acres of prime farmland up in Idaho and Oregon. And they just, we just lease the land so they collect the residuals. They're set forever. And I've out here been living like a pauper, doing my ministry in the halfway homes. It's a DOC registered halfway home. We've got the best non-recidivism rate in the state, I've just heard. And 92% of the guys who finish the one-year discipleship program never go back to prison, let alone jail. But the opposite is true for whatever reason, man. And it's not easy, the program. If they don't finish, 90% are back in jail within 90 days or less.
Wow.
This is the devil's dance. For my father is the most famous man ever to ride on two wheels for the Hells Angels, Ghost rider. He's been dead on record for 8 years, but amazingly he still shows up to the monthly club meetings and calls shots. I'm his
Shut the fuck up.
It's a jaw dropper. I'm his son, Holy Ghost. My church is right up the road. It's Faith Builders. Lots of kinfolk. Check us out if you like. A mile up the road on the left next to the Sears outlet. And my dad was just diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. They gave him about 6 weeks. So I'm dealing with him too. All of a sudden he's got this I don't give a fuck attitude. So obviously he is alive. They thought he was dead, but he did time. They got extradited to Canada because he handled the trade for the heroin and the coke for the North American continents. In both the United States and Canada. He got popped a long time ago. Already did time in Canada, and then the government extradited him. He did 8 more years. That's where he was, and the club thought he was dead. See, he's back. So I'm dealing with him, and he's passed the torch, so to speak, to me, one godly man. And I was supposed to make the announcement to the club 3 weeks ago, but due to situations and circumstances, I haven't been able to. Meanwhile, I'm trying to find my fucking sister. She hasn't on the radio tonight. She's fucked off with some army guy that's a drunk. And I like him. He's funny as fuck. I like drinking with him because he makes me laugh my ass off. But at the same time, he's laid hands on her more than once because when he gets drunk, he gets violent with her. And my dad got wind of it, and now I'm supposed to handle that. Meanwhile, Dad says, fuck me off too while you're at it. Might as well be you that collects some money on the hit. This is my brother, man. Think we could make a movie?
Oh, yeah.
You see? And I've already got a Hollywood group. In fact, they sent me a fucking t-shirt. Hollywood, I just found it yesterday. I follow treasure trails. Okay, there's signs for me because of my spiritual gifts. Sometimes, like last night, I just feel compelled and I start walking and I follow the signs and wonder. And it took me last night all over the church, which is where my girl goes. Right here is Unity. I didn't know that until just 3 days ago. I stayed in the house, like I said, the first time for 386 days, 2 nights ago. And she made me dinner, washed my clothes, set up a bed by the fireplace and cuddled me all night. I thought, man, this is too good to be true. Anyway.
Wow.
So now she's back in my life, but I don't know. I should have gone home last night. I'm dealing with it out here. So, and then at the same time, the kids, every time I fall asleep, they fucking get me. And it's not even the kids, it's the demons. Right in this area, you've got Satan himself. The only thing that got him away the other night when he was chasing me, okay, an army pulled up at an adjacent fast food. I'm running around the truck, staying away from this kid, because I don't want to go back to prison, because it's normally a one and done. When I hit someone, it hurts them bad. And even when I don't, 6 feet away, I get 4 years.
You did right.
Registered.
You did right. You shouldn't have hit him. You shouldn't.
No.
That would have got you in a lot more trouble.
Got me fucking already on that bullshit. I was within 6 feet of the guy. He lied to me. He said I tried to stab him. Long story. That was in Tucson. It was in South Tucson. For a minute, I was the only white boy on the street there. And I don't know if you know what happened back there 10 years ago. But anyway, I was in the thick of that too. There was a time when I was in 2 million to the Serenios, and I came up with my money in 72 hours and made good on that, and they've loved me ever since. So I'm good with the Mexicans, the Paisas. The Mexicans love me. And I've been married to a Mexican woman for 22 years, I thought. And then when she died, of lung cancer 10 years ago on Valentine's Day, I had to find out because I've got 13 grandkids and 12 kids with her. She'd roll over in her grave if she found out about the grandkids, but for health reasons. And then come to find out she's not fucking Mexican. She's full-blooded Navajo, the 17th born to the chief. So I met him, and now I've met with every chief in the state within the last 8 weeks has come to me to, I would say, seek spiritual guidance, but iron sharpens iron.
Take that.
We talk, and I know a Navajo when I see one. They don't even have to tell me, or I just say Navajo. Normally I have my beads on, and I also have Hopi, boater, but the kids have stolen that. You know, they tell me don't go to sleep. That's when they get you. So I try not to. Last month I slept 38 hours total for the month. So of course I do the G. You know, and I stand, that's walking a fine line right there, because that's of the evil. So I've got to be extra careful on how I deal with that or do that.
You're gonna be like your friend, man. Why you doing that?
Because if I fall asleep, they're gonna fuck me off every time. Like last night, they got my wallet and the bicycle. And I knew better. I let the kid borrow it, and I fucking knew better. I thought it was safe and he'd be right back, and he was gonna bring me a blanket. And he came right back all right, but he said when he went upstairs to get the blanket, they got the bicycle, and that's how quick they do it. I got a ride right here with the bicycle, and a friend of mine was pulling the bike out the back, and as soon as he set it down, a fucking kid grabbed it and took off on it. That brash. And I fucking ran him and caught him. Okay, and he was late to see his PO, and he was getting violated, so he didn't give a fuck. Meanwhile, his girlfriend's here saying, hey man, he's been stalking me, he won't leave me alone. Get him the fuck away from me. And so I had to real time say, listen man, you don't want to go there, this domestic, they will fuck you off, and in this state you are guilty. All she got to do, and you're lucky it's her, from what she says, for 2 years, she hasn't made a call, but she could call and lie on you, doesn't even matter, it's what that they're going to believe her. Believe that when I tell you, she could fuck you off and you're gone. For a minute again. So why? You've come this far, walk away, bitches come and go. You're not part of the kid's life anyway, you won't even take the